at the Las Vegas Police Protection Association building over here on Westlake Mead. And the reason why I'm here today, folks, I'm sure all of you have seen that video when the Officer Bookman kicked in the door and went into the homeowner's home. It was a realtor. His name is Durham. And apparently the officer was there the day before and know who the homeowner is and know who the perpetrator is. Showed up the second day. Homeowner called police and officers came to answer the call. And officer saw two individuals. One was wearing a hoodie, boots, jeans, and the other one was in boxer shorts, and that was it. No slippers, no socks, like he just got out of bed. Anyways, who did the officer shoot? The officer shot the homeowner in the head. Bam! One in the head. And then the officer hovers over the body. Bam! 1. Bam! 2. Bam! 3. Bam! 4. Bam! 5. 5 shots into the homeowner's body as the lifeless body laid on the ground. Now, all of this went to a grand jury. And it's a secret grand jury. Let me tell you how the grand jury works. There is about 16 to 23 people that's picked on the grand jury. The prosecutor's office picks the grand jury, okay? And the video don't lie. Officer Bookman shot Durham in the head and shot him 5 more times as his lifeless body laid on the ground. Now, I could understand maybe this one shot, but the 5 in the lifeless body, I could not understand at all. Now, this secret grand jury didn't even call for an indictment against the officer. This secret grand jury only sees evidence that the prosecutors give them. I don't even think they even saw the video. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. But if they did see the video, what person in their right mind will not indict this officer? So I'm here today to tell you that this Las Vegas Police Protection Association protects police officers no matter what they do. Okay? Years ago, there was an officer that stole money from the LVPPA and they protected him and they gave him his retirement. There was the Eric Scott shooting. They protect those officers. There was the Trevon Cole shooting with Bryant Yent. Unarmed man. Bryant Yent shot him in cold blood, in my opinion, while he was dumping weed in the toilet in boxer shorts and a t-shirt. Broke into his house. Now Bryant Yent sits on this executive board for the LVPPA. Now, Stanley Gibson shooting. Well, with that shooting, that Stanley Gibson shooting, Jesus Arevalo was the first officer that was ever indicted or was ever brought before the grand jury for an indictment. But the grand jury let him off too. But instead, Metro got rid of him, and he got disability for killing Stanley Gibson. Now we have this Officer Bookman. Now, the video don't lie. And I don't know what the grand jury saw, but I know what I saw. I know what everybody else is telling me that they saw. They saw the officer, boom, 1 shot to the head, and boom, 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 boom. How many goddamn shots does it take to kill somebody? Because apparently that was the objective. The officer tried to kill him. The officer wanted to kill him, and he succeeded. How many shots does it take? So I'm here talking to you folks, and I want you folks to really pay attention. If this officer got away, in my opinion, killed Durham in cold blood on videotape, how many other officers coming up in the near future, that this is same situation is going to happen? Well, I don't know what to tell you. The district attorney could go after the officer regardless of what the grand jury says. And I don't think he's going to move forward in going after this officer. But I'm telling you this, folks, as I stand here in front of the LVPPA, by the way, I believe this building is already paid off with officers' dues. And all these officers that work here are paid by tax-paying dollars, by the way. We, the taxpayers, pay for this private organization that protects police officers. I understand protecting good cops, but you don't protect bad cops. You let them protect themselves. But I just hope that you guys could understand what we're doing, and I hope that this brings some type of education to folks. I'm sure that there's a civil rights lawsuit that's going to be in the air, and I'm sure Metro is going to have to pay out millions of dollars. It's not really Metro, it's taxpayers that are going to pay out these millions of dollars. Although this officer is not going to be prosecuted, I'm sure there's other means Kevin McMahill could take to get rid of this officer. This is Steve Sanson, President of Veterans in Politics. Until next time.